Hey everybody, it's Alice. Just wanting to say hi to everybody, let you know that I am still alive, I'm still breathing. It's Thursday. Annabelle will be with me today, after I get out of work, of course. Um, New things that have changed recently. Jesse's grandma passed away, which, by the way, thank you Talbot family for not letting my son know. But thank you for Sarah because she did let us know. They didn't even bother to tell him that his uncle Glenn passed away. I think that's pretty petty on their part. Other than that, my brother is staying with us, which is little Gary. That's not really all that entertaining. He could be a nuisance at times, but he's still my brother. So we're trying to make the best of it. Um, I'm crocheting a lot of different things. Right now, I'm in the process of doing some diamond painting for a friend of mine. She's bought 4 of my paintings from me. And then I have another diamond painting that's coming that I'm hoping my husband will like. Um, we'll see about that one. We're still not sure on that one yet. Anyway, it's raining here at work, which I'm grateful for the rain because the grass is starting to look a little brown. But and I'm glad I'm at work and not at home because my lights would go out. Um, Sam and I are doing okay. We're um, still in Columbus. Ashley seems to be doing okay with her family in Georgia. I miss my girls. I really do. I miss Ashley. I miss, Kylan, Hayden, and Isabella. Um, and For me, it's really hard because not many people know this, but Ashley was adopted out back in 92. Excuse me, 93. It was just before her youngest brother was born. Um, there's a lot of things with that story and something I really don't want to get into at this moment. Her and I got back together in 2010. Nope, 2009. 2008. Maybe it was 2008, 2009. I know it was just before Kylan was born because I was there the day that Kylan was born. In fact, I drove after getting up and went to work that day. I drove all the way back to Michigan because we were living in Illinois when that happened, to be with her and Kylan. And to see my first grandbaby born was exciting all by itself. Um, as many of you know, we have 7 grandchildren. One little boy is adopted by us because his mom and dad adopted my grandson. So, we adopted him as well. So we say we have 7. Peter's the oldest, and Hayden, little Hayden, she is the youngest. We have 3 boys and 4 girls. So that kind of makes it a little weird combination. Um, where do I begin? As many of you know, I have been through a lot the last couple of years. A few years ago, I found out I had a mini heart attack. I also found out I had congestive heart failure, um, which I really have to watch what I do and and that. It's been really hard, but I'm still working on it as much as I can. Um, Now I'm finding out Jesse's got congestive heart failure, and he's finally realizing, hey, what mom was saying before was actually true. I don't work for the bus company anymore. I quit that almost, well, it'll be 2 years come March. I've been gone, and the only reason I quit was because I'm set in my ways of how I did my routes, and I wasn't about to change it for anybody. At the beginning of the school year, I told them, hey, you missed the bus, you better find your own way home or way to school because I'm not coming back to get you. My safety manager didn't like that because, sorry, I'm set in my ways. That's the way I've been ever since I started driving school bus, and I wasn't about to change for nobody. As of this past June, Sam and I have been together for 28 years. We're still trying to figure that one out. We were told when we first got married we'd make it 6 months. We're now on 28 years. Now we're just trying to figure out who's going to kill who first. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. Him and I put up with a lot of crap from each other. But we know each other inside, outside, backwards, and upside down. He takes care of me the best he can. And same here. He adores the 2 grandchildren we get to see here in Michigan, because 3 of them live in Georgia, 2 of them live in Utah, so we don't get to see the 5 of them, but we get to see the 2 that are here, which I'm grateful for. My mom is still doing okay. My stepdad passed away back in on July 23rd, a couple years ago, so he's been gone for a while. My mom's still doing really good though. My sister Jennifer is doing really well. She now is a grandma of 4 grandchildren, I think. Unless there's another one that I don't know about, but I think there's 4 of them. My sister Leila's got 3, and then I have the 7. It's been crazy. It really has been. But hey, it's called life, right? I've been working so many hours, I'm lucky if I remember what my name has half the time. In fact, I just told my boss the other day I'm calling him dead. He wouldn't let me do that. I thought that was kind of mean. Hello? I need time off. I try to make a sense of humor out of everything, because sometimes it just gets me down to where I just don't want to deal with anything. Sorry, I don't mean to cry. So anyway, I came on TikTok because not on TikTok, on YouTube, because I want to make a difference with somebody, or show whatever I'm crocheting at the moment, or doing whatever. These little guys here, they're actually kind of funny looking. This was my very first cactus I ever made. I gave him a face. I thought he needed a smile. My granddaughter thinks he's hilarious. She keeps trying to steal him. And this little guy, well, this is his little sister. Or her little sister. I don't know. Are cactuses boys and girls? I don't know. But we've been doing all kinds of stuff. I made pot holders just recently, which everybody gets a kick out of at my house, because they're a lot thicker than the normal ones, and they don't burn your hands, thank goodness. And then my son, we were at work, and he says, Mom, he says, can you build or make me one for the microwave here at work, because it gets pretty hot with the bowls. I said, yeah, I can do that. So I whipped up one real quick. It was no big deal. And so we use it here at work. You know, it's little things. And right now, I don't know. Right now I'm just having one of those days when I just don't want to be at work. I don't want to be at home. I don't want to be, just want to be somewhere where it's peace and quiet for a minute. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's just been a long road. We're still trying to deal with a lot of stuff, like I said. You know, and then you wonder, what's the problem, and how do you explain it to somebody? My problem right now is my back is killing me to the point of no return. I have burst of pain in my chest, but I don't say nothing to nobody because it's really nobody's business but my own. I guess the only reason I'm saying it on here today is because if something ever happens to me, somebody needs to know what's going on and what happened. Also, I just had foot surgery a couple years ago, and so my foot bothers me when it's cold out or when it's getting rain. It's kind of like having your instant weather telling you, hey, guess what? This is what's going to happen today, stupid. That's pretty much how it goes, too. I try to include my family and stuff as much as I can. I'm on TikTok, but it's with me and Annabelle. I'm not on there all the time because a lot of times I get people that want to be my friend, which is great and fun, but I don't want to hook up. I really don't. I'm only on there because I crochet stuff and I sell it, and I'm good at what I do. I've been crocheting since I was 6. My mother showed me how. And I love it. I love what I do, and I have fun with it, and therefore I try to do the best that I can. The funny story, my mom's been crocheting longer than I have, and I know a few stitches that she don't. It's actually kind of hilarious. But for the most part, I enjoy what I do. And it makes it fun. It makes it fun to where, even little Annabelle right now is trying to learn how to crochet. Or as I found out not too long ago, crochet means hooker. Yeah, so I guess I'm a hooker. That's just kind of weird all by itself. But that's okay because you know what I do. I like to crochet. I have fun with it. Annabelle is trying to convince me to make her another unicorn, which I've already made her 2. She doesn't need any more. But if she gets her way, she's going to have 2 more. Okay, fine, whatever. Annabelle, you do whatever you think you're going to do, dude. But I do a lot of things. I'm a mom, of course, of 3 children. My oldest is 31, my middle is 30, and my youngest one would have been 29 this November, but he passed away of SIDS. Some people forget that. Some people think they know everything, and they don't. We won't mention names because it's not worth it. But I also, like I said, I have 7 grandchildren. Jesse has 2. Ashley has 4, which the one of the 4 is with the adopted parents, and only because he had a cleft lip and cleft palate, and she didn't think she'd be able to, take care of him properly. So I give her kudos for that. She did the right thing. And then my 3 other grandchildren, like I said, live in Georgia with her. Those are her daughters, and I've seen them grow up, but here and there on different things, and they're adorable. They really are. My granddaughter's also very pretty too, so that's where they get their looks from. But it's amazing how you've lived for so long and you forget stuff, and you forget who you came or where you came from, and you forget some of your friends, you forget family members because they're not around all the time. But for me, it's not that I'm losing everybody, because I'm not. It's just I don't have time. I'm a site supervisor for, here at DHL, but I'm for the security department. But I also crochet on top of that. And I go to flea markets when I have the time. I do family time as much as I can. My family means the world to me. I don't care. My family does. My family is my family. I'm probably one of the biggest people you'll ever meet that, cares more about their family than a lot of other things. And So therefore, so I have my 3 children, and then my 7 grandchildren, and Sam and I have been married for 28 years. Him and I have been through a lot, with his dad passing, my dad passing, my stepdad passing, to arguments to who's going to do what, where, why, and how. But him and I've got each other's back, and that's what part of being, married is about. Not everybody's perfect. If that was the case, we'd all be like Jesus, right? I never claimed to be perfect. I never claimed to be the best person in the world, because I sure, in God's green earth, I'm not. But I try. I try my best to make sure I do what I'm supposed to do. And what I'm supposed to do is take care of my family. And that's what I do. So, again, I'm on TikTok, but I'm not looking for a hookup. No. I have my husband. That's enough, believe me. I'm there to, show off my products that I'm making. I'm there to say hi. I'm there to make friends. But not looking for a hookup. I'm also on Facebook. You can look for me there. I'm in a lot of different spots. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. I try to do my best to take in, say hi to everybody and try to be as friendly as possible. I love to talk to people. I love to hear a lot of people's stories. I love some of the videos that people post about their kids or whatever. Their dogs. The dogs are funny. Got to watch the dogs. I love seeing my granddaughters on video if I get a chance. Because right now that's the only way I can see them. But for the most part, I'm a friendly person. I get along with people. I don't know. I don't know how to explain a lot of things. So, but if you're seeing this, just say hi. Just say, how's it going? How's tricks? How's the crocheting going? I'm always doing something. Right now, I am diamond painting for, like I said, for a friend of mine. She's got this one picture that's got a little girl on it with an umbrella, and the wind is blowing her in the umbrella. So I'm doing that, and then she's got a couple of waterfalls that we're going to do. I have a Jesus with the Last Supper. I don't know what in God's green earth made me possessed by this thing. That picture is huge. My husband looked at it and he goes, "Oh my gosh, how long is that going to take?" I said, "I don't know." And I'm not even going to guesstimate because I'm pretty sure it's going to take me a while. It's pretty big. But I have other pictures that I'm doing. And again, I'm selling them. And people are getting a kick out of them. I've already had one person trying to buy the Elsa picture. I said, "Nope, can't have that one. That one's already been spoken for." But I can get another one if need be. So, I mean, it's fun when you can do stuff like that. And it's fun to crochet. It's fun to, if you have a hobby, do it. And if you're really good at it, if you want to sell it, sell it. But make sure that it's what you want to do, not what somebody else wants you to do. I get a lot of patterns from different people, and I love every single one of them. And I have fun doing it. Once in a while, I change things up because, I don't like how a pattern turns out. So I will take and I'll change it by like 1 or 2 degrees or something like that. And then all of a sudden it's like, okay, that doesn't even look nothing like the pattern, but I like this pattern better. I did that with my great niece's dress one time. It was supposed to be a straight a straight dress, and it wound up being a very floofy dress. The only thing I wish I had done different with that dress was made it with a lighter yarn. I made it a little too heavy, but it still turned cute nonetheless. My husband was watching me make it, and he goes, how many times have you torn that apart? I said, I think I've taken it apart now 19 different times. I didn't like the way it was kept turning out. It was irritating me, so I'm like, okay, this has got to go. This time it's got to be the end. I can't do it anymore. But I finally got it to where, you know, I really liked it, and I did the pattern, but the pattern's not the same as what the other pattern was, which is fine because it made it actually even cuter. A spider fiber, or fiber spider, is another one that I get patterns from. I love his work. Oh my goodness, he is fantastic. If you can get on his channel to watch some of his stuff, by all means do. He has got some terrific patterns. Jada and Stitches, she's another one. I love a lot of her work. Her seasonal blanket was awesome. I loved how she did it. And again, I changed a couple things only because there was something in it I didn't like, or I changed because I misstepped or something like that. I don't remember what the deal was. But it still wound up turning out cute anyway. So those are the things I do on a daily basis. Today, like I said, today's Thursday. It's raining. I do have a few employees here at work. Not a whole lot, but I have a few. I have trucks coming and going in right now. So while I'm sitting here and that, I'm diamond painting to just take my day, you know, just to make my day go by faster. If I'm not diamond painting, I'm crocheting, which, depending on what I'm making, can take anywhere from, well, the little cactuses I just showed you a little bit ago, those took me a day to do, which, only because I did them two different ways. So those little guys took me a day to do. My unicorns take me about a day and a half to do, which those are great. They really are. I'm thinking about putting a smile on their face just for shits and giggles. My blankets, depending on what size, can take anywhere from a week to 6 weeks, sometimes 10, depending on the size. I have one blanket I'm working on that's taken me longer than what I expected it to, because every time I think I have the right color for something, it's not, and I have to redo it again. Or I have to wait for the color to come in or something. So that one's taking me a little bit longer than what I was expecting to take, but it's getting there. It's getting to where I've got it almost finished. So there's those. There's other things I make. I make bows for girls' hair with little animals on it, or I make head scarves for people, or I make scarves for pink ribbon, but it can also be other colors too, because I mean, we do have almost 900 different colors to work with. I'm getting ready to do another autism blanket. The one blanket that was made didn't turn out the way it should have. It should have turned out a little bit different than what it did, and it didn't. I didn't make that one, but after I saw how that one was made and how the one that I'm getting ready to make is going to be different, it will turn out a lot smoother. I'm also in the process of making pink ribbon purses. I do have an insider, or not an insider, that was weird, a inside panel that goes inside, because ladies, I don't care who you are, when you have your purses, you don't want your stuff to fall out, like your chains, your ink pens, your eyeliner, your lipstick. Stuff that could easily fall out of a purse, you don't want to fall out of the purse. I have those. In fact, I line it with pink ribbon fabric in the inside, so that, and it's sewed, and you know, that way then you don't lose it, but it gives the purse a personality. And you know, it's really pretty and really complex, and I really, really like it. I make them all the time. Those are one of my biggest sellers, along with the pink ribbon scarves. In fact, the next time I do a video, I'll make sure I bring one to put on, to show you on video. I got that pattern from a really nice lady on here too as well. And I can't remember her name for the life of me, and it will drive me crazy until I find out. But I mean, this pattern is really, really cool. I've only changed a couple things on it, only because when she does the pink, it's a little bit too much pink. But it still turns out really cool anyway, irregardless, so that's okay with me. But again, these purses can be different colors because, like I said, you have multicolor purses or ribbons for different things. So there's that. But for the most part, I mean, I do a lot just to do. I make crazy bears that my granddaughter has already claimed. I have no pattern for that. I just did it just to do it, just to see how it would turn out. And she actually likes the silly thing. I made her mittens 2 years ago, going on, nope, 1 or 2 years ago. No, it was 2 years ago. I made her mittens to put inside her coat so she wouldn't lose them, and I put the string in between it so it would be easier for the coat to hang on to the mittens. And she gets the biggest kick out of it. In fact, she just informed me I had to make her new ones this year because her other ones were too small. So that's the project I'm going to do. And I also made her a hat and a scarf, and so that she had them for school, so she, you know, so she could do them. And she really gets a kick out of when I make stuff for her. I've sold octopuses to people, and they really, really like the stuff that I make, and it makes me feel good knowing that people like this stuff. But other than that, I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm not on YouTube a lot, as you could tell. I've had a few things on here, but nothing major. So I'm going to try to get on here more so people can see what I'm doing, see what my life is about. So I hope you guys have a great day and stay safe. Bye.